Hopefully everything looks okay and sounds okay. All right. Well, hello there. All right, we did it. I've got my thread color picked out. I have the thread color 0757 Tech 70 from Sunny Sewing. Got my pattern here. $11 and $9. Great. I knew it was 11. Okay, hopefully I can see comments. Maybe I'll pull it up on my phone too, just in case. You again? No, I love it. All right, no, I can see comments. I won't be able to like scroll back up because I don't have all the time in the world to make this tonight. I do have to go to bed. I forgot, like, oh yeah, I have a job. I have to go to work. So, I gotta do that. So I'm gonna start by prepping my strap connectors and my straps. I am making the one with Mormino from Sincerely Jen Patterns. A little modified. I'm adding some clear vinyl. Having some fun with it. All the materials I'm using are from my website, yes. But I am testing out a vinyl that I'll carry sometime next year. So, ask questions if you have them. Let me know if I need to move the camera angle as well so that you guys can see better if you cannot see with the way things are currently. It seems good to me, but yeah, no, this vinyl is really cool. It's got like a bit of a duochrome and a little bit of glitter look to it. And it's not like insanely thick, which I think is important. Okay, crossbody. Oh yeah, I have a slide adjuster on it, but it's shorter than a strap should be, so a little worried about it. I thought you had a glitter clip in your hair. I thought about it. It's 8 a.m. here. I will be with you. I love it. I'm folding the long raw edges into the center and leaving just a little bit of a gap. My stitch length is at 4.5, which I think is good. Brittany and I are going to be going live on Friday. I forgot. I made a little to-do list for this weekend and I forgot to put that on there, so it's funny. But we're going to be cutting out the regular size vestibule wallet from Sincerely Jen as well, to sew for our monthly project, and that ties into our previous kit as well. So there is no new kit for this month. Both projects are part of the old kit. We thought that might be fun so that you can use up the materials and in the end have a matching set. Well, it's sewing great. I don't know why, but sewing after 10 p.m. is just, it hits, feels right for me. So yeah, my strap is a little bit shorter than I would like it to be. It almost doesn't feel like I should add a slide adjuster, but it could be carried as a shoulder bag or crossbody, so I'll go ahead and add it. I could just rivet it on instead of stitching, but I will add the stitches. It's always good to know too, like, will a lighter affect the surface? Because there are some vinyls I feel like a lighter just doesn't even touch, doesn't bother it at all. And others, like, you could ruin a bag with the slightest touch of the lighter. All right, strap is done. Ooh, that looks really pretty on camera even. And it matches that thread spool really nicely, actually. Like, it's a teal green, bit of a duochrome. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna start now with the front pocket. I did not grab any magnetic snaps. Hello, Evelyn. I was getting my bobbin out of my machine and accidentally pressed on the foot pedal and sewed my needle into my finger. No! I need 2 black nickel magnetic snaps. Let's hope I have them. I do. I really need to get like the thin snaps over here in my home. I got plenty at work. None here, but that's okay. At least I have 2 of these. I think like at the beginning of the year, I've fully restocked the hardware I have here, and I have not done a restock in quite some time. Okay. Oh. I don't want to start with that. Yeah, I'll start with that. Grab my zipper tabs, my zipper pull. All right, I'm excited for this. I think it's going to turn out fun. So we're going to add our zipper tabs. 1/2 inch seam allowance. That's the 4, not the 2. Holy crap, that seems like a lot. Been doing a lot of patterns with a 1/4 inch and 3/8 inch lately that I was just like, what? 1/2 inch, my goodness. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to add the short accent piece here. So the top edge. Half inch seam allowance. And top stitch. Okay, and then we'll add our zipper here. So I'm going to do a little bit of tape. Okay. And then this is the middle size lining piece, the one that we trim 1/2 inch off of. I feel like if I'm gonna add a name tag, I need to do that now as well. That one's cute. I got some blue ones. Kind of clashes with the vinyl overall, but it matches that. I don't think I have any like pink ones. Could just do black. Maybe I'll add just a name tag, a nameplate on the back. I think that'll work. Oh, is the baby sleeping? What baby? Evermore, yes, she is sleeping. No, Dorothy is asleep upstairs. She'll wake up. She will wonder where I have gone. All right, so you want to use the piece that matches this one, and we're going to put right sides together. And this is going to be 3/8 inch, as close as you can. I am making the one with Mormino. This pattern is from Sincerely Jen Patterns. I absolutely love it. I'm super biased. Very, very biased. So do with that what you will. All right, so my basting stitch was not super consistent, but that is okay because I can fake it by folding it differently. Just a little bit. Not great, but good. That's why I need to use tape. Okay, so then we're gonna add that thicker piece on top of that. I feel like this pattern is really complicated just in this area until you've made it a couple times and you understand the construction a little bit better. Okay. Because you do add lining. You just can't see it. But this is that taller piece. I feel like this is a step so many people missed. All right, 3/8 of an inch. And then the directions say not to top stitch at this point, but I do top stitch at this point. I just think it's a little bit easier for me. And then we're gonna add our magnetic snap to the center. Don't even have to think. It just is. Okay. And then we will add the Audi snap to this area. And then we'll add our smaller piece. I'm going to use double-sided tape. And this is a 1/2 inch seam allowance as well. All right, how's everybody doing out there? Yes, the thread is Amon Tex 70. It is 0757. The cat vinyl that I'm using is from the Emporium, and then I'm really not sure when I will have this vinyl for sale. I'd have to order it, so maybe January, maybe February. Not sure. And then if this pattern, like if you would want it to be more simplified, I do have a video of a simplified version where I just cut it kind of at that point to add a zipper pocket. But this gives you a very big slip pocket and a zipper pocket, which is nice. And then we're going to put all of this right sides together. This is 1/2 inch. Yes, and then trim it. We should check them this weekend and maybe place some tape on the silicone cap. Oh, yeah. Okay. Good idea, Rhea. Very good idea. Also, hi, Kathy. Sneaking in here. I didn't even say nothing. Unless you did, then I'm so sorry. Awesome. Okay, I was a little worried you'd see the seam. I don't know why, but it is hidden with that clear vinyl, so that's good. So I'm going to roll the bottom, clip all that together first. And this canvas that I'm using is a nice weight. This is not too bulky. Like if you were using a waterproof canvas, like this would be way too bulky. So you have to use a little bit thinner for all of this bulk. Okay, and then we're gonna kind of flatten this top edge as well. Yeah, I should have taped my zipper down to start. It's a little bulgy, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna sew all of this and leave this open and throw in this glitter. I'm kind of thinking about just adding this whole pack. I think it's really cute. The stars are like the exact same color. It's gonna be fun. Oh, I don't top stitch the bottom. I top stitch it on. I was like, why does that feel wrong? Oh, hello to South Africa. Thank you for watching and hanging out. I'm going to use a little bit smaller of a stitch length so that the glitter won't escape. And then I'll switch back as I top stitch. That was almost smaller. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit, not a lot. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna clip together where I don't want there to be glitter. What is your typical construction stitch length and then top stitch length? Trying to figure mine out as it is different from a domestic, yes. So I would say I would never use anything smaller than a 3.5 for constructing a bag. I think it's just too small and it makes sewing slower. And then 4.5 is like my perfect all the time. And then if I'm making straps or you're doing something like leather, you may want to switch to a 5 just so your stitches are a little bit bigger. And I feel like the thicker your material, you want to opt towards a wider seam allowance stitch length as well, so that like if it's going slower over the bulk, that it's not going to look bad. Oh my gosh, there's little beads in this. That's dangerous. I don't know if I want to add all of this. Okay, well, kind of just made the decision for me. Okay. Honestly, I think that's good. But there's not much left, and what else am I going to use it for? So let's just do it. This is a little ghost. Oh, I closed it. Good job. I love the shapes of these. They're so cute. Okay. This glitter is originally from glitterlambs.com. Okay. And now I'm going to sew that shut. And then try to keep the things away from the edges because we still have to sew the seams and all that. Okay. That's fun. Is there space in the classroom for cotton woven or lycra? I know the vinyl bins are full. I think so. I think there's a little bit of room. All right, so I am just gonna make a stamp out of my magnetic snap onto my exterior main. I didn't mark where the snap goes. And this is something you can kind of, I don't want to say fudge, but you can do what you want. Oh, it's so cute. So 2.5 up from the bottom edge. Yep. Nope. And then, oh, this is a thin magnet. Well, I feel very lucky. I didn't think it was. The thin magnets, I think, are better for this bag. They're just a little more low profile. So they're gonna make it so the pocket doesn't really like protrude too much. I think some magic just happened because I swear these were not. Okay, now what's nice about the magnet is you stick that in place. It helps you hold your pocket exactly where it needs to go. I get confused on why questions arise regarding stitch length. Aren't they based on millimeters, which is measurements and should be the same for every machine? I think some machines may just be set up a little bit differently. I think that's something that has to be, maybe programmed, not 100% sure. But it definitely does vary. Like I could be using a 4.5 on this machine and it is different somehow than any other machine. So, all right, I'm using a 3.5. On the sides, but I'm switching to a 4.5 on the bottom. So we've got that nice, pretty top stitch. And luckily, because of the bulk, the glitter didn't have space to go down there. So I don't have to worry about top stitching through that. And then, yeah, again, I'm going to switch to that 3.5, and that is just so my glitter does not leak out into the bag later. All right. Glitter is encapsulated. And really, this pocket is a very time-consuming part of the bag. So we got that done. It's so cute. But yeah, my zipper's a little wonky. That's a bummer. All right. Zipper. So once you have that done, this bag really is a breeze. We've just got zipper pocket, slip pocket. I'm adding a magnet for the closure, so we don't even have to worry about another zipper or anything like that. Domestics also usually can't use the same weight thread. Oh, good to know. Domestic machine stitch length also tends to be less than an industrial because domestics use thinner threads. Yeah, all right, good to know. Not that I didn't know that, but it's just not something I would have thought about being a factor in that. Okay, so for this top pocket, I'm putting the curved edges right sides together. We're going to sew along that edge at whatever seam allowance makes you happy. It is not going to change much in the way of the final construction of the bag. I'll check what it is supposed to be, probably half. No, it was the first thing, and I skipped it. 1/2 inch, yeah. And trimming away the excess, making some little snips in the curve. Oh my gosh, the expo in Washington, classes are going on sale in a little bit. In a little bit? At some point, definitely. I'm not sure when. I should know that, but they're gonna release the schedule soon, and I'm so excited. Like, I'm anxious, but I'm excited. I don't know what to vend. And I got my booth spaces, figured it out. I'm so thankful. Jess from So Many Creations, her husband is going to be picking up my stuff to take. And like, that to me is just an insane kindness and way of working together that I did not think would be possible. I just blown away. And I think it's going to be a really fun show, but I'm just like, I don't know what to bring. I'm so zapped, I feel like is the best way to describe it, from just a very long, weird, hard year. Like, oh, okay. It's coming up. Like last year, a lot of people asked for kits. Like, do you have any kits, pre-made kits, things like that? And that's not something I super offer. And then I'm worried, like, is it going to be the one they wanted? Are they going to be interested in it? I don't even know. Hello, Frank. I have the same machine as Nicole from Sonar, and we use Tex 45. It's great for construction and pretty top stitches. Very nice. So yeah, that's exactly what I was hoping for. Just like a little like meep, meep. So I'm gonna set this at just below 1/2 inch from the top. Again, I don't want that in my top stitch. It's just gonna add way too much unnecessary bulk. It's gonna add a weird top edge, but I think it'll be okay. Like, it won't be that weird. And then I can actually add a little woven label here. Okay. I'm gonna use one that says infused with glitter because kind of. And I'll hide it under this little kitty. Yes, I believe text 45 is domestic friendly. I believe Melissa recommends text 35 the most for semi-industrial domestic machines, but it's your machine, you pick what you like. All right, I'm just gonna sew that closed. I'll be right back. We'll give it a minute. We'll see if she can settle. If not, we left it where we left it. Yeah, I know Nicole uses Tex 80 in her machine. At least in the one I just watched. Okay. So we'll do right sides together. I actually used up to Tex 80 in my TL18. Oh, nice. Like, how am I finding this glitter everywhere? All right, we're gonna use a 3/8 inch seam allowance for this. The bag calls for a 1/2 inch, but it's okay because this is the exterior and I know that it's not going, what did I even do? It's not going to affect the final bag. If you put a blanket on her, I can hold her. Okay. Hi, baby. I can come to bed. It's Not that serious. Dorothy, I have 2 more seams to sew. And then I can show you what I was making, and then I'll come to bed. You just sit there with Daddy for a few minutes?
What? You just want to lay down?
Dorothy, do you want to hear something funny? Evermore fell off the cutting table earlier. She was walking on something and then fell. It was so silly. She's okay. She's like, I don't care. Okay, those are my 2 seams. Dorothy, I just want to show you and then I'll come up, okay? I put glitter in it. Move the hair out of her face. Look, this little ghost kitties and glitter. Isn't that silly? Don't care. Look. All right, we'll come to bed. Okay. I'm gonna clip my strap connectors so that I don't forget to sew them on at a later time. I hope you all have a fabulous night. Good night.